Today, we're going to be diving into the world of beauty and asking the difficult question of what do Filipinos find attractive about foreign guys? I've spoken to friends and old acquaintances for today's video about what they find so attractive about dating a foreigner. Interestingly, there are several different answers and it's clear that Filipinos like different kinds of things. However, there were 5 points that keep coming up repeatedly, so let's take a look at the golden 5. Sooner or later, the topic of money will come up, and it's no surprise why so many Filipinos find a guy with money attractive. Many people I asked said it wasn't the only reason that they wanted to date a guy, but it certainly was a benefit. This makes sense because think about it like this: if you were dating a Filipina and she could financially support herself, you would find this an attractive feature. I then asked how much money is enough, and there are many different answers, but on average, having a monthly income of only $1,000 a month was deemed as a good amount of money to be earning each month. The average height for a Filipino man is 5 foot 4 inches, and the average height for a Filipino woman is 4 foot 10 inches. So again, it's no surprise that tallness is an attractive feature. In fact, everybody we asked said that not only was this an important feature, but it was also one of the first things that they noticed when they met a guy in real life. But here's the thing, you don't need to be super tall. As we mentioned, the average height for a Filipina is just under 5 feet. So if you have a little bit of height and a little bit of money, you are already in a great position. So what other things do Filipinos find attractive when dating foreign guys? The Philippines is very similar to other Asian countries when it comes to the desire for whiter skin, and therefore it's natural that many Filipinos find lighter skin attractive. This, of course, is another subjective element, and some Filipinos prefer the complete opposite, but most people we asked agreed that having light skin was an attractive feature in the Philippines. Having very big muscles will get you some stares in the Philippines, but it won't be the looks of attraction, as being too big or too small is not what most Filipinos like. But again, this is subjective, but most Filipinos that we asked liked an athletic body similar to many Korean pop stars. Due to the high sugar diet in the Philippines, six-packs may not be the most common feature, and even though the big muscles are not as attractive as they are in other countries, having a small six-pack can really work wonders for you. Having a tiny amount of stubble is okay, but preferably clean shaven is the way to go. Therefore, if you are looking like Hagrid, you may wish to consider a trim before heading over to the Philippines. Upon asking why this was the case, the feedback I received was that it makes a guy look much older, and even though that some Filipinos like the older look, they mention a lot of guys look much better clean shaven. So are you attractive in the Philippines? You will discover that beauty is seen very different in the Philippines than it is in other countries. You can be an average guy in your home country but feel like a supermodel in the Philippines. The chances are you are a very good looking guy in the Philippines. Age is not so much of a big problem, and there is a large part of the single population that prefers to date older foreign guys. But for those of you who are interested, the best way to be attractive in the Philippines is to keep yourself in shape, smell good, and dress well.